What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted to know, why would a man with looks, money, and status still be a simp? Alright guys, and the reason I thought this was an important video, guys, to do is because most of you guys are on your purpose and most of you guys are in the gym. Basically, most of you guys are doing the self-improvement. And what's going to end up happening with a lot of you guys is, and I've actually got this question, which is baffling why I had never done this video, because I've actually got this question before, but I've never made a video out of it. But what's going to end up happening, a lot of you guys are going to do the self-improvement, and for some reason, you still going to struggle with the women. You still going to fucking, put women on the pedestal and shit like this. So I don't know why I never did this video, but good question by that patron supporter, even though I done been got it. For all you guys that don't know, Simp is an acronym that stands for someone idolizing mediocre pussy. That's what Simp stands for. Basically, pedestalizing women. Okay, guys, so I came up with 5 reasons why a guy who has, looks, money, and status, but would still put women on a pedestal. Okay, guys, first and foremost, guys, looks are subjective. So it don't matter what you see somebody. It only matters how they see themselves. Any of you guys that are familiar with Rich Piana, off of the fitness out of YouTube, he passed away like 3 or 4 years ago. He suffered from bigorexia, or at least it looked like he suffered from it from my perspective. I don't know if he ever said it in one of his videos, but it seemed to me like he suffered from bigorexia, even though he was 300-pound bodybuilder. And so the point being, guys, it don't matter how big or jacked you see somebody. It don't matter how good looking you see someone. It's what they see when they look in the mirror. I've seen people, guys, that, and y'all guys have seen these women too, that you like, bitch, you ain't all that, but they act like they shit don't stink. And then you can have this beautiful woman over here who just is insecure and all. And now when y'all guys see a lot of those women that have those insecurities and flaws, those be those like guys that done broke. A lot of times they done dated guys that done broke their self-esteem down like that, constantly pointed out their flaws, constantly made them feel like shit. So a lot of times when y'all see these type of women like that who are beautiful but have these flaws, that's because they dated guys that made them feel like shit. But beyond that, guys, and quite frankly, guys, this is why you will see some guys who are good looking and they'll have this low self-esteem because they had a girl, or they was in a relationship with a girl that made them feel like they wasn't good looking and broke their self-esteem down. That's why I do not like y'all guys getting in a relationship with a woman that views you as a beta male provider. I've said over and over and over again, ain't nothing wrong with fucking them hoes. We fuck them hoes too. Yes, get your shit together, sell that bitch a dream, dick her down and toss her ass to the side of the road. If she want to be a gold digger, bitch, okay, you gonna be a gold digger. You gonna be a gold digger sitting your ass on the side of the road, because I'm gonna dick your ass down and toss your ass to the side of the road. Do not get in a relationship with a woman that views you as a beta male provider like that, because the intimacy, you gonna feel it. And what you gonna start to feel like, you only worth the dollar. You only worth the paycheck. And what's gonna end up happening is that's gonna bring your self-esteem down. When you deal with women who view you like that, and you get in a relationship with a woman like that, and you want to date one, I'm telling you, ain't nothing wrong with having sex with them a couple times, but do not get in no relationship with no woman like that. It will break your self-esteem down, knowing that you ain't nothing but a fucking wallet. Get with women that desire you naturally. Ain't nothing wrong with fucking them. Don't, LB, you contradicting yourself. You said dick them down and sell them a dream and toss. No, I still stand by that. What I'm telling you is, don't get in a fucking relationship with them. It will break your self-esteem down. But the point I'm trying to get to, guys, is it only matters how you view yourself. It don't matter how I see you. I always thought I was the most gorgeous dude in the fucking world. And I'm stunned when a girl won't give me a second date. Like, I call her and, say, hey, are you free Friday and shit? And she like, oh, I'm busy. You know that mean no, right? That when you call for a second date and the girl's like, oh, well, shit, I got to work there. That's no. That means no. I am shocked. I'm like, I'm the most gorgeous motherfucker in the world. What the fuck you mean no? You got to check your schedule, bitch. You know the fuck you talking to? I've always felt that way. And sometimes I had back, you know, when I first got my cell phone, when they first started putting the photos on that, you know, you first started taking the pictures with your phone and shit. And a girl like wouldn't want to see me again or something, I'll send a bitch a picture of me like, bitch, you must forgot what I look like. Let me refresh your memory. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not joking. If a girl back in the day didn't want to see me again after we done went out one time, I send that bitch a picture of me. You must got me confused with some other dude. You must don't forgot that I'm the good looking one you went out with. You goddamn right. So the point being is, I always looked at myself like that, but some people don't. Okay, guys? So, you know, it's how somebody views themselves. So that's first and foremost. You think he got looks, but he obviously sees something that you don't see. Next, guys, vagina social programming. A lot of you guys don't know this, but we're all trained to put vagina on a pedestal. A lot of you guys don't seem to understand that. And the reason I say that, why we got to do the approaching? From the onset, guys, women are put on the pedestal from the approach. You approach and they don't approach us. We are trained that we have to approach women. That's how we're taught, because they want to approach us. Who came up with that law? What kind of law is that? You have to approach the woman. So from the onset, we're putting women on the pedestal. We have to go up to her and prove something to her from the get-go. So this vagina social programming, guys, runs deep from the approach. You guys got to get all in your Mac Daddy mode to go up and approach a girl. You're sitting there and you're shrugging your shoulders like Goldberg and shit, because you're gonna go up and make this approach and shit, and you thinking like, man, I got to be confident, I got to be swag, my clothes on point, my shoes on point. You sitting there, you already from the onset, you got to prove something. So from the get-go, for any interaction, you already have put the vagina on a pedestal. All those has. We all have to make the approach. Then what we have to do, we have to make the first call. Then we have to ask her out and hope, oh, gee, please give me a date. You don't say it like that, but that's what you say. Oh, please, Your Highness, can I take you out Friday night? That's essentially what you're saying in so many words. Then you go on a date, then what you do? You got to sit down, you got to be confident, pass her shit test. It's all about you. Oh, it's all about you. The vagina's on the pedestal. If you want to get some of this smelly vagina, you got to pass all my tests, boy. If you want to get a whiff of this funky vagina, everything is about you. Who came up with that? So let me get this straight. We have to take a woman out, pay for it, because now I get it. It goes back to the old days, right? The old days was men provided, and so a man had to show a woman that he could be a provider. That's in the 20s. That's 1920, 1800s. What year it is? I could have sworn it was 2020. So the point being is, we got these old school rules, even though, this is the shit that I don't like about how women manipulate shit. They change shit that they want to change, but they don't change the shit. Oh, no. Women shouldn't go to war. That's a man thing. But, we want to vote. Men got to pay for dinner. We shouldn't do that. You know, how I be thinking is, why can't they have to prove something to us on the first date? So this is what I want on the first date. I want you to prove yourself to me. I want you to come over here and suck this dick and prove to me that you'll be good for sucking my dick as my wife. Why do I have to prove to you that I'll be a good provider to you? Why don't you come over here and prove to me that you'll be a good dick sucker to me in a relationship? Why I gotta prove something? Why don't you get your ass in the fucking kitchen and cook me a steak and prove that you're a wife material to me, so I know that you can cook a meal for me? No. We gotta go out and prove that we're good providers to them. The whole point of me saying all this, guys, is this vaginal social programming that is a gift to be won. That smelly motherfucker, that is a gift from God. It runs deep. So a lot of men, even when you get the money, looks, and status, it's still in your head that it's on a fucking pedestal. And it's hard to get rid of it. I've been got rid of it. But a lot of you guys, you still won't, even when you get your, guys, it's multi-millionaires out there that feel like a woman that works at McDonald's that's beautiful has more value than them. And motherfucker have $100 million. This girl got $7 in her bank account, if she got a bank account, working at McDonald's flipping burgers. And just because she's beautiful and she got some tits, a multi-millionaire still thinks she has more value than him. Why is that? He'll still think I need to impress her. Why don't the woman think like I should have to impress him with my cooking skills or my dick sucking skills? Why the man got to impress her? What the man gonna do? He's gonna pull up in this nice car. He's gonna try to take her to a nice restaurant. He's gonna dress nice. He's gonna do all these things to show her that he's a great provider. Or if he doesn't have all that, then he's gonna do all these other things, that he's so charismatic, that he's so strong, that he's such an alpha male, right? He's gonna do all this. Why don't she have to prove that she's feminine and submissive and how good she can suck a dick? You see what I'm saying? Because all this has been socially programmed in us. We make the women prove that. We feel like in our heads, we have to prove ourselves to the fucking women. All right, guys? So that's another reason. Vagina social programming. Number 3, guys, insecurities. And basically, guys, what any of you guys need to know is we all have insecurities. AMS has insecurities. There's nobody you see in the fucking world that doesn't have insecurities. It's something about every one of us that we wish we can change. For any of you guys that wonder what an insecurity is, it just means something about you that you wish you could fucking change. All right, something that if you could, it ain't a person on earth that it ain't something about you wouldn't change. Every one of us. Me, it would be how easily I could gain body fat. I hate that fucking shit. I eat a fucking cheeseburger and for 2 weeks and here come goddamn rolls around my goddamn waistline. Some of you motherfuckers eat ice cream, cake, never work out, and fucking still got visible abs. I just got a lot of endomorph in me. I hate that fucking shit. I really hate that fucking shit that I gotta be so nitpicky on my fucking diet, sitting eating fucking salads all the fucking time. And if I slip off my diet for 2 days, goddamn, here come chipmunk face. I hate that fucking shit. We all have insecurities. The point being is to understand that if you understand anything about insecurities, we all have them. Even somebody that you might particularly look at and think like, man, he's jacked and he's 6 feet tall and he's not a good, that motherfucker got an insecurity too. All of us, when Mother Nature and God made the earth, and when none of us are immune to having flaws, there's somebody here, one of us, that we wish we could change. But some people let it go too deep and they let it lower their self-esteem into where they let one little negative thing about them, whether they short, whether they bald, regardless what maybe they don't gain muscle easily, maybe their nose a little too big, whatever, maybe their ears a little too big. They let one thing, or maybe they got stacked teeth, they let one thing kill all their fucking confidence. That's the thing, guys. You gotta have an abundance mindset. You gotta know that it's somebody that likes you for you. So that guy that you seeing with that money, looks, and status, even though he got all that other shit on the external, it's something that's internally fucking with him in the form of an insecurity problem. Number 4, guys, scarcity mindset. So, guys, you can have all the money, looks, and status in the world. If you do not live a social life of abundance, and you do not get out and you do not meet different women, I am telling you right now, when you do meet a woman, what you end up running the chance of falling in a scarcity mindset, which means you're gonna pedestalize that woman because you don't interact with enough women. So you don't have enough mindset to say, okay, she ain't, she don't seem like she that interested. Let me just move on to the next. No, because you're in a scarcity mindset. Now, things that could put a person in a scarcity mindset, guys, is, you live in a small town, or you don't get out enough, or, all these type of things, guys. You rely on day naps way too fucking much. All these things gonna put you in a scarcity mindset. So regardless, it don't matter if you're a multi-millionaire. It don't matter if you got abs. It don't matter if you're 6'4". If you gonna stay locked in the fucking house and you have no hobbies, you don't interact with enough women, you don't approach enough women, If you live in a small town, if you live in a small town, I am making preparations to get the hell up out that motherfucker. That's what I'm telling you. Make a year plan to say, I'm getting the hell up out of here, man. Start planning right now. It ain't gonna get no better. I'm from a small town, so I know how the fuck it is. But some of you guys are from a smaller town than that. Start making plans to get the hell up out of there. It ain't gonna get no better. You gonna keep a scarce. Hell, if it's 13 fucking women in the fucking town, you goddamn right you gonna have a scarcity mindset. Hell, if ain't number goddamn 13 women and 8 of them look like fucking cows, of course you're gonna have a scarcity mindset. So what happens with you guys? You just online dating, and what ends up happening is you fucking got 13 women in the town. You got all these fucking beta males blowing them up, and so even though they fucking 300 pounds, you sitting here pedestalizing that little fat fuck. So of course you're gonna have a scarcity mindset. It don't matter what you fucking look like. And the last one, guys, socially awkward. Now, guys, it don't matter how much money, looks, and if you guys do not develop some kind of charisma, all right, if you don't, I don't want to say charisma, that's social awareness. If you do not develop some kind of social awareness, now some of you guys are at a disadvantage because some of you parents might not let you get out and socialize. That's where the social skills are formed. If your parents didn't let you have friends, or you didn't make friends in your childhood, that's where the social skills are formed. You still can develop them though, and you can enhance them as best you can now. But you guys have to have some social awareness. How do you get this social awareness? By interacting more. Not reading books, not by watching YouTube videos, not by sitting around and reading theories, by interacting more, by talking to more women, developing your skills. That's how it fucking happens, guys. You have to interact. So you could look like whatever the fuck you want to look like. You could look like the most gorgeous motherfucker in the world. If you don't have no social awareness, you're gonna just be fucking corny. And basically, guys, corny is a try hard, somebody that's just socially unaware of what's going on around them. Let me just put it like that. Okay, guys? So that is why, but the thing is, guys, all you guys are going to be on your fucking purpose. All you guys are going to start to enhance and improve yourself. And what I don't want to happen is, despite all of that, you still struggling to attract women. A lot of you guys are going to fall into that. The best way to stay out of it is don't develop a scarcity mindset, live a social life of abundance, learn to accept your insecurities. You're not meant to be perfect. You're not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be authentic and original just the way you are. You're not meant to be all the way nothing wrong with you. It's the flaws is what make you. That's what make all us unique and different. Flaws. If all of us was fucking perfect, we'd be walking around here like iRobot. We meant to be imperfect. And learning to know that looks are subjective, that no matter what you look like, somebody is attracted to you. All right, guys. All right. I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So this was me. I had my Saturday chick cook me a steak, some cabbages. Like I tell you guys, this is the best way to make your girl invest, especially if you broke. Put her ass in that goddamn kitchen and have her ass cook you some food and shit. I make my girls get butt naked and cook for me. That's just what I do. You ain't got to get that extreme, but that's just that's what I do. I make my girls get naked, cook for me. I make my girls get naked in the house, period. That's what I do. But anyway, we ended up watching this crazy ass movie on Netflix. Crazy as hell. It started out good, but got crazy at the end. We didn't go out this Saturday. And it was funny because this was actually the Saturday that it didn't rain. It had been raining every fucking weekend, but we didn't go out this weekend because she cooked for me. And also watched this Lakers game. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, man. That shit was sad. Had just watched this game. LeBron broke his record and shit. Then he turned around and passed away the next day, man. Sad shit, man. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, man. What's up, fellas? So I had a patron supporter wanted to know, how would AMS raise his daughter? All right, and this is coming off the follow up to how would I raise my son. Now, guys, as I said with the son, pretty much the same thing falls true as in I would watch her friends and get her to, you know, in entrepreneurship and all that. So I didn't want to rehash those same talking points. All right, but I came up with some more that's specifically to the fucking woman, guys. All right, so I didn't want to rehash. Any of you guys that didn't see that, go watch that video. I don't want to talk about, you know, getting in entrepreneurship and all that shit, investing and all that. All right, so those same principles will hold true. All right, number one, guys, if I had a daughter, and okay, let me explain something too, guys. I'm taking this from the standpoint that I got a daughter that wants to start a family and shit like that. So I'm taking this from the point that I got a daughter and she wants to attract a high value man. Of course, she's already into entrepreneurship and investing and all that other shit. I'm talking about if I got a daughter and she wants to attract a high value man and start a family. That's what I'm taking this from, okay? Because I already talked about entrepreneurship and investment. Do not use men. Now, the reason I do not want you to use men because you lead men on. When you lead men on, your ass end up dead sometimes. You play with the wrong motherfucker and you lead the wrong motherfucking man on. You dick tease the wrong motherfucker. I think we all have seen this. I've seen this with girls in my school or in the neighborhood or whatever. You know, maybe I hadn't talked to him in a while, but we all know some girl that got killed by leading some fucking man on. Do not lead no fucking dude on. If you don't want him, don't fucking fuck with him. Now, if you want to, you know, put him in the friend zone, I don't characterize that as leading a man on by, hey, he my friend or whatever. I don't characterize that. And I never seen nobody, a dude in the friend zone, kill a girl because he was in the fucking friend zone. What I'm saying leading a dude on is where he thinks, you know, y'all are dating and shit like this here, and you leading him on. Maybe he's giving you his money and shit like this right here. And then you get to a point to where, okay, you start to cut him off because you feel like, okay, now it's time for you to pay up. You do that to the wrong dude and something bad can happen. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What I am telling you is the consequences of life. You play with the wrong motherfucker, and the same falls true for you guys. If you guys, you go out here and you shit on the wrong fucking woman, I'm not talking about tell a woman you opening to a relationship. I'm talking about you flat out tell a woman, hey, yeah, you my girlfriend, or yeah, we in a relationship, and shit goes wrong and you cheating or something, man, you put yourself in a position to have a vindictive woman that's hell-bent. Now, as with a dude, when he's vindictive, he possibly in your life. With a woman, she'll probably try to put the court system on you. In other words, any of y'all guys seen that movie? Well, all you guys seen that movie with Martin Lawrence, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That's what can happen. I know that's a little hyperbole, a little over the top, but some similar to that can happen. You see how the woman accused him of hitting her and all this other shit. Also, a woman can turn around and with a lot of these celebrities, guys, what happened is you have these guys, they fuck these girls and they basically tell the bitch to go take a hike. That's basically what happens a lot of the times. I'm not saying all the time, but basically what happens is they fuck the girls and they basically say, bitch, beat it. All right, any of y'all guys seen that Tupac movie? And I'm just gonna take this from his side of the or what his account of the story was. He basically didn't want the bitch no more, so she put a fake rape charge on her. The girl was calling the hotel. Guys, I never do no shit like that. Because I'm well aware of shit like that happen. So if I fuck with a girl, and I fuck her, but I don't want her no fucking more, I ain't just gonna blow her fucking phone calls off because I know that's something that can happen. I'll at least text back or something like this and be like, shit, man, I'm so busy. And you know, y'all. So guys, basically, this is what happened, right? When y'all guys try to get up with a woman and shit like this right here, so she don't want to hurt your feelings. So she's just like, I'm so busy, I ain't got time to set a date. She does that because she's not trying to hurt your feelings. So if you somebody and you don't fuck the girl and you don't want to see her no more, you know, you could just try like, damn, man, I'm busy Friday, busy Saturday. Can I get back with you? Because if you fuck that girl Saturday and you basically just cut off, you open yourself up to a possibility of having a fake rape charge. That's what happened to a lot of these celebrities. They fuck them and basically say, bitch, fuck you. So you guys got to understand that. So the same thing holds when a woman try to lead a dude on. As with a man, he ain't gonna go to the police and say you raped him, or he ain't finna go try to slight. He ain't finna come try to key your car. He might try to kill you. All right. So do not. If I had a daughter sitting from him, do not lead a fucking man on. If you want to friend zone him, put him in the friend zone. But do not sit up here and dick tease this man and kiss him and do all this and other, getting this money. All right, getting this money, he's sitting here doing this, doing that, and then 3 months into it, he finally realized, okay, now you feel like he coming on hot and heavy, and now you ready to pull all the way back. Don't do that shit. And for a matter of fact, guys, act like I'm taking this as, and I'm telling you how to talk to your daughters too. All right, so understand, I'm taking it from that point also. Number 2. Do not waste your good years chasing the bad boys or the thugs. The reason, and like I told you guys, I'm taking this from the perspective that I'm raising a daughter that I want to attract a high value alpha male and start a family. Understand that that's what I'm taking this from. I'm not taking it from a girl who want to be a fucking thought, all right, or a girl who want to be a fucking gold digger. I'm taking this from, this is how I want my girl to be. I want her to fucking settle down and get married to a high value alpha male. All right, and understand. No, I do not believe any of you guys should get married. But understand, I'm talking what's in the best interest of my daughter, not you. I'm talking about what's in the best interest of her. The best interest in her is to get fucking married. All right, so I'm taking this as in what's the best for my daughter, not a man. I'm talking about what's you. I know marriage benefits her. That's why I want her to get it. Now, would I tell you to get married? Hell fucking no. Would I tell my daughter to get married? Hell fucking yeah, because the laws benefit you. So I'm doing what's in the best interest of my daughter. All right, it's sort of like y'all gotta look at this sort of like a guy who is a defense attorney that knows his fucking client is guilty as shit. He's gonna give the client the best, do what's in the best interest of the client, even though he know he's guilty as shit. And I'm gonna do what's in the best interest of my daughter, even though I know it don't benefit the man, because I'm gonna be loyal to my fucking daughter, if that makes fucking sense. So do not waste your good years chasing thugs. The reason being, or the bad guys, or having a little fun, because the reason being is you make it just that much harder to attract a high value alpha male later. It's much easier to attract that dude at 25 as opposed to 35 when you done had all your fun. I'm just putting it out there. This is how you end up dating with a purpose and you're frustrated and shit because all these fuck boys. All right. So you want to attract that dude when you have your highest sexual market value, which is going to be 21 to 25. Now, if you want to be a thought, be a thought. I'm just telling you what I would do if I wanted my daughter to settle down and start a family. Number 3, do not depend on the man. Get your own education. And I'm going to tell you why I would want her to do this. This keeps you from having to get a beta male provider. Because if you don't get your shit together and you don't get your education and get your career and shit, what ends up happening is now that when you get ready to start your family and shit, you can't base this off of desire. You got to base this off of need. So what ends up happening is you end up getting with a guy that you probably really not that attracted to or you really sexually desire, but he has his shit together. And so what you end up having to do is you end up having to cheat on him, and this causes a whole bunch of situations. This could cause you to lose your fucking life. It can cause a whole bunch of fucking problems. To alleviate that problem of having to cheat and shit like this, because a woman must be with a dude, she must fuck a man she perceives as an alpha male. If you with a woman that perceives you as a beta male, she's gonna fuck around on you. She gotta fuck around with a dude she perceives as an alpha male. All right, and if she is not self-sufficient, what will end up happening is she will end up getting with a beta male provider, somebody that she's probably not sexually desires, which is probably gonna cause her to cheat, which could cost her fucking life. Whole bunch of problems, could cause this family to split. You'll be much better off having your shit together. That way, you can base your husband off of desire and providing, which is a high value alpha male, opposed to just providing. Okay, because I would still tell my daughter, get with a dude that can provide. You don't need him to provide, but get with a dude that can provide. It's a big fucking difference. I don't want you to go get with a guy you desire and he ain't got shit. Okay, a lot of good that gonna do me. What if you fall on hard times? What this fucking bum gonna do? What if y'all have a son? This is the bitch he gonna look up to? Okay, guys? So I want you to get that if you gonna have kids, that the man in the household, if y'all gonna have a son or something, he has something to ascribe to. Alright, next, your looks may attract a man, but your personality keeps him. Okay, so listen, you can hit the gym and do all that bullshit you want to, but if you're not feminine, you're not gonna be able to keep no man. That's what a lot of problem with a lot of women out here, why they can't keep no fucking man. They look good, but you can't stand to be around them that long. So your personality goes just hand in hand with your looks, as in far as keeping a man. Keeping them. I'm not talking about attract. You can be the biggest bitch in the world and attract all the men you fucking want. But can you keep them? Alright? Feminine energy. You're going to have to be feminine to keep a high value alpha male. Bring something to the fucking table. Don't think pussy is just good enough. You're not going to keep a high value alpha male with just fucking pussy. You're going to have to bring something to the table. Cook. Give him a fucking back massage. Do something. Alright? Wash his fucking car. I'm joking with that. But y'all guys get my fucking point. Bring something to the fucking table. Alright? He's bringing stability. Goddamn, throw the man a fucking T-bone steak every fucking now and then. It ain't got to be fucking every night. You ain't got to turn into Chef Boyardee. But goddamn, it would be nice if you could have a home-cooked meal sometime. I'm basically, guys, I would basically teach my daughter how to fucking attract a man, and how to attract the man she want, and how to fucking keep him. All right, because like I said, I'm not gonna get into entrepreneurship investment. I said that on if I had a boy. All right. Also, watching her friends, all that. I said that on the last one. All that would fold under this too, guys. Of course, I would want to see her friends and all that shit too, because that's gonna influence how she gonna be. All right. Next, don't date a man over 6 months if marriage or relationship is something you want. If a guy, and this folds true for you guys, if a woman ain't fuck you within a month, man, don't waste your time no more. Yeah, maybe you can look up in another month and fuck her in 2 more weeks. Who the fuck knows? Don't waste your time, man. That's with a woman. If a man want to be in a relationship with you, 6 months is ample time. If he ain't made up his mind in 6 fucking months, then he is not there. You are not it, or he's not in that headspace. You need to keep it fucking moving. Do not waste your prime years investing with a guy who either don't want a relationship or he don't mind a relationship. You just not it. Bottom fucking line. You, for whatever reason, you not it. You have to keep it moving. Don't waste your time with that. Okay? That's what I would fucking tell my daughter. And for all you guys out there, if you got a fucking daughter, that's what I would fucking tell her. Be honest, guys. What you mean to tell me you don't know if you want to be with a woman? And let's take marriage out the equation, right? Because marriage is something you need to probably take a year. A relationship. I'm just talking about a relationship. Marriage is something that it might take a year or two before you decide you want to marry a motherfucker, because this is for life, right? But for a relationship, just a committed relationship, if you ain't made up your mind within 6 months, you know damn well this ain't it. Or you just not in that headspace. All right? So that's the bottom fucking line. You have to set a deadline the same way I tell you guys as far as getting the ass. If you ain't got the ass by the 3rd day, 4th, if you got close on the 3rd, cut your fucking losses. They ain't in that space. They don't see you like that. All right? Do not get in a relationship with a jealous guy. This will cost you your fucking life. So if you got a guy that's like going through your phone, I'm not talking about an insecure guy. I'm talking about a jealous guy, a guy who like, where the fuck you been? It don't take that long for you to get home from work and all this other shit. This is the guy that's gonna commit murder-suicide if you leave him. He's fucking wacko. So if I had a daughter standing in front of me right now and I say, you see any signs of jealousy, insecurities is one thing. Jealousy is a whole nother thing. It's a big difference. Jealous is when a guy get in your fucking face and want to know, and he running through your purse and checking you, and he blowing up your fucking phone, want to know where you at every second. Do not get in a fucking relationship with no fucking guy that you see that with. Now, who gonna be this? And this is what I tell you. This gonna be the beta male provider. This is gonna be the purple pill beta male provider. Why the purple pill? Because he know hoes ain't shit. He know hoes ain't shit, but he's decided to get in a relationship. Now, like I tell you guys, I don't believe a woman would cheat on an alpha male because she's too busy chasing his validation. But she ain't gonna see this dude as an alpha male. She's gonna see him as a fucking beta male, and he knows it, and he's gonna be constantly insecure about that shit, and it's gonna cause fucking jealousy. Do not. That's why I don't want. That's another reason why I don't want her. I wouldn't want her to get into no relationship with a beta male provider, especially one that's purple pill. If you're gonna get in with one that's blue pill, okay, maybe you still get your head fucking blown off. But when you get into it with if a woman get in a relationship with a purple pill guy that she views as a beta male provider, he's gonna be jealous as a motherfucker because he knows female nature and he knows she views him as a beta male provider. And so in his head, eternally, instinctively, he knows she seeks the alpha male. He knows that she don't desire him like that, so he's always gonna be in his head, well, I know she's fucking somebody, because she's never chasing his validation. That's why I don't want you guys getting into a relationship with a woman who views you as a beta male provider. You will never fucking sleep easy. You'll always just feel like, man, I know this bitch fucking somebody. And last, guys, don't keep her caged up. Any of you guys familiar with women know that the women that you keep caged up the most, especially when they're young, like in their teenage years, where you don't let them go to basketball games or parties and shit like this, these become the biggest fucking freaks on the planet Earth. They like wild chickens once they get out the cage. They don't know how to fucking act, and they fuck every fucking thing. You be better off letting them girls have a social life and knowing they friends and meet her boyfriend and shit, opposed to like not letting her have no boyfriend. As soon as she go to college or wherever the fuck she go, she gonna become the biggest town whore because she don't know how to fucking act because you done kept her locked up all this fucking time. So you'll be much better off letting her have a boyfriend. You know who he is. Letting her go to basketball games, opposed to her just going out. She don't got no street smarts. So as soon as she go to fucking college, any kids with some kind of street smarts able to manipulate her into every fucking thing because you done kept her so caged up. She don't got no street sense. All right, so she get out to college and every Tom, Dick, and Harry can manipulate her into doing whatever they want her to do. Okay, guys, so do not keep her caged up. All right, guys, so that's how I would raise my fucking daughter, guys. And I just took this from the point I already talked on the how would I raise my son, on about the entrepreneurship. So all that shit holds true over here also. I just took that. I didn't want to talk about that shit again, and I just took it as in, if I wanted her to start a family and shit like that, what would I tell her? All right, guys, I'll get back with you guys later.